Freaks, it's Monday, March 2nd, 2026. Coming up on the program today, why do adult babies prefer cloth diapers over plastic? Turns out it's all about the squish. Plus, do white people stink during the wintertime? And which A-list celebrity is scared of big gay men? Find out today on this episode of Distorted View.
Distorted View Daily proudly presents Xbox Live in the mid-2000s, the golden era of online gaming.
Shoot a gun, dog. Learn how to fucking shoot a gun, you
fucking riot shield. What else you want me to fuck?
Oh, riot shield. I'm a pussy that use riot shield.
Oh, now I'm a what do you want me to use?
Faggot.
You tell me what you want me to fucking use.
Prestige, you fucking faggot.
Tell me what to fucking use, huh? Tell me what to fucking use, huh? Tell me what to fucking use.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm not fucking you.
You fucking fucking faggot.
Pussy.
Right.
No, thank you. I don't want to.
Get your 2.6 heaven head ass there.
Yo, go back to Africa, you little kid. Oh wait, there's no way of you getting there. The underground
Actually,
railways
I'm
are
not
closed.
from Africa, you motherfucker, because I'm Puerto Rican. Get there.
The underground railways are
bitch.
closed.
Gold teeth because you can't
Dumb
brush your
bitch.
teeth. You don't even know what the fuck a toothbrush is. That's why you got all them gold teeth in your mouth.
Hell yeah, gold teeth more than you can afford, you dumb bitch.
Oh,
Because black people get somewhere in this world. Don't be fucking mad, Lil Wayne taking all your fuck Eminem, you dumb bitch.
Why don't you look at all the rich people in this world and I guarantee they're all white, you fucking stupid bitch.
No, they're not all white. No, they're not. Look at fucking Oprah. Come on now.
The only reason why black people get
Name one white person that's rich. Name one white person that's rich.
Yum, 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 I eat dick all day. Yum, 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 I eat dick.
You want to fight? You eat dick, nigga? What a fucking homo.
Exactly.
You eat dick. This nigga said he eat dick. You a homo, nigga.
I was making fun of you dickhead. Fucking
Making fun of yourself, you fucking idiot. You look like a loser.
It's Distorted View Daily with Tim Henson.
My name is,
I can eat pussy for days, says Tim.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You gotta see the pussy or the butthole. Wait a minute.
Yes, Tim Henson back here with you to start a new week of programs. Got a great one for you today. Boy, did I go down an Xbox Live argument rabbit hole to prepare today's intro. I forgot how much I enjoyed those things. You know, I've mentioned many times my favorite is when, like, mom interrupts a live stream and then an argument ensues between child and parent. Those are always good. But really just as fun are your standard everyday Black Ops shit talk fights. Usually between two 12-year-olds or a 13-year-old and a 40-year-old. Both type of fights, very vicious. They actually sound the same. It's a lot of N-words and faggots being thrown around. Those were the go-to insults. I've got a few other examples of Xbox fights that I wanted to share with you. I don't even know if this type of thing exists anymore. I mean, I'm sure people are arguing and they shit talk and stuff, but is it this vicious? Or are there just too many guardrails in place? Like, it's too easy to flag a user for bullying or harassment now. So everyone has kind of toned it down a bit.
You fucking quiet.
It's not like this.
What are you Caucasian? Please tell me you Caucasian.
I think I heard the N-word in the background there. Black Kid started it first by bringing race into this, although he calls him a Caucasian.
Please tell me you Caucasian.
Caucasian.
You Caucasian?
I'm Irish. I was a fucking slave before you, so don't do no bullshit. You're just fucking common ass nigger.
He's not Caucasian. He's Irish, and you can tell that because he's very eager to use the N-word. It's a very Irish trait.
I'm a common ass nigga. First of all, you was never a slave. You was never a slave.
Talk shit. If you seen me, you wouldn't talk shit. You shut up like you're supposed to.
Your father's a fucking cunt. Your mother's a cunt. Your grandmother's a cunt. Your grandfather's a cunt. Your great grandmother's a cunt.
Brothers and sisters all jammed in one house, nigger.
Right.
A lot of cunts in that lineage.
You're the only
You're a fucking
person in this room
statistic.
that's been enslaved 3 fucking times in their existence, nigger. You have, nigger.
I was never enslaved. Never in my life. I was born in the hospital. I was born in a hospital. Thank you very much.
Of dirt, talking about dirty.
I look the color of dirt.
Nigger.
But you stink in the wintertime.
Nigger.
I bet you stink right now.
Nigger.
I bet you stink right now. I bet you stink right now.
All right, dirt-skinned black people versus stinky Caucasians. Let's see what's happening in another match. This time we've got a child versus an adult.
Stop
I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're such a little faggot.
That's the kid talking to the adult.
That hurt my feelings.
You can talk
I'm
smack
sorry.
the kids, but
That hurt my feelings. Exactly.
Wait, what the freak?
The kids, because kids shouldn't be playing this game. I'm gonna talk shit to a kid.
I bet you that kid is kicking the adult's ass in this game.
You shouldn't be playing this game. You're not old enough. Or do you want me to speak a little bit slower for your retarded ass?
Are you gonna come your tits now, kid? You little puta. But you ain't about that life.
I am about that life. I'm about whooping ass. Fuck you,
I'm about that life.
About that life. It'd be funny if these two were playing Roblox. Yeah, I'm about that life.
Yeah, you ain't about that life. You're like 10 years old, kid. Shut your mouth.
No,
You're not about that life.
I'm not 10, actually.
You get smacked up in real life. You run from bullies.
No, I don't run from nobody.
You run from bullies. You run from Mexicans. You run from niggers.
Yeah, niggers.
Okay? The only person you'll probably stand up to is
I have yet to find an Xbox Live argument that does not include the N-word and retard or faggot. There's got to be a combination of at least two of those words. A couple more, just real quick examples. I thought this one was interesting because it's girls fighting on Black Ops.
Into a gamer tag where I didn't have to put fucking shitty ass numbers in front of it to make it fucking acceptable on Xbox Live. So yeah, it's pretty
I like how her name says Crab.
I'm cool.
Hey, look, her name says Crab.
Look, man, look.
C-R-A-B.
Look.
Oh my god!
Her name says Crab because she has crab.
C-R. I like myself up the butthole.
Can you all just shut the fuck up and change the tampon?
I'm not British. So
I'm British.
I love the Irish guy.
Tag.
Oh, he's the winner of this game.
Irish, go suck a dick. I'm Irish, go suck a dick.
I like to fuck everybody.
I'm Irish, go suck a dick.
Yeah, go suck a dick. Go suck a dick.
Search and destroy. I like this. Cat fight.
By the way, if you're wondering why she kept screaming crabs, it's because in Black Ops, before your name, right, in brackets, there's like your affiliation, I guess if you're a part of a clan or group or something, and hers has the initial CRA, and then her actual username is Barbie Beatdown. So it's basically CRA and then B for Barbie, and then that's why she said, she has crabs! By the way, one of the other girls is named Toxic Baby Doll 99, and her group is Lube. I don't know if she's the one making fun of Crab Barbie, but she has very little room to talk. Let's finish up with this argument.
Look at your player card. Yeah, you probably have
It's only a fucking emblem, for the love of shit. Change the tampons, go outside, find a guy and suck his dick and shut the fuck up, both of you.
Irish guy for the win!
You're fucking little kids.
Go eat a Twinkie. Go eat a Twinkie. Go eat a Twinkie. Go eat a
Girls aren't very good at shit talking. Eat a pastry!
Confused, will you tell that toxic little slag to go outside, enjoy some sausage and have a good life, will you? You know what I mean? Tell her to lube up some man fat and swallow it. Alright? Just get straight up nasty on the sausage. Alright? Tell her to bounce up and down on it like it's a fucking trampoline until she puts a smile on her face.
By the way, it is unclear how old these girls are. That could be a very problematic statement.
Go get tested. Shut the fuck up. Go suck a dick. Go get tested.
Confused. I was ready to come.
HIV.
Well, in this clip, no one uttered the word faggot, but they did insinuate someone was infected with HIV. Close enough. The other thing I love about old school Xbox, I don't know if you can do this anymore. I honestly don't play a lot of console games, but you used to be able to, obviously send messages to users and you could record audio clips, send along little voicemails. If this feature is still available, I doubt it's abused as much as it was back in 2010, because now you get banned for stuff like this.
Fuck you, nigger. I own you, little bitch. You can't play this game, man. Get out of the tank, and then let's see who wins. I'm like #1 in support, so I'll kill you, faggot.
Yeah, there's a 12-year-old kid messaging this grown adult.
Yeah, get out the tank next time, and then let's see who will win, you little faggot.
F-word and the N-word. Here's another one.
You worthless fucking nigger. You can't play worth a fucking shit and you wouldn't even help me up. What a fucking cocksucker.
Well, not a faggot, but a cocksucker. Same thing, really.
Go back to Donkey Kong, you faggot.
Oh, never mind. We got it in there last second. So yeah, the golden age of Xbox Live. All right, let's move on. Gotta say thanks to Snow in the Discord. They provided a link. Actually, it's kind of funny because the thing that they're talking about in the Discord doesn't interest me so much as another aspect. Snow says, hey, there's an adult baby diaper lover convention called CapCon. I feel like that would be interesting material for the show. Yeah. Snow provided a link to a podcast talking about this upcoming convention. That is what actually interests me. Not so much the convention itself, but the podcast titled Love in Brief. Love in Brief is an adult baby diaper lover advice podcast focused on love of self, love of others, and romantic love. Not to mention the love of a crinkly, piss and shit-filled plastic-soiled diaper. Note, ABDL is a fetish/kink, and all episodes may contain sexual content. I'm interested.
We were talking about the price of diapers going up, disposables, and then they did. And the tariffs brought new costs and all this. No better time to talk about cloth diapers.
Fucking Trump, man. Even adult baby diaper lovers are being affected negatively by these goddamn tariffs, forcing these perverts to go cloth. That's, you know how much cleanup is involved when you choose to go the cloth diaper route? This is insane. We're supposed to be living in a first world country here. I love that this adult baby podcast has turned into some sort of consumer affairs show. For the budget-minded adult baby, yeah, cloth diapers are an option. Let's talk about it. They bring on some very knowledgeable guests.
And Exec Baby, welcome to Love and Brief.
Thank you.
And yes, we're so glad you're here.
A business baby. This is a new twist on the fetish. High-powered executive by day, shitting his Joseph A. Banks dress pants also by day. He's just living that executive baby lifestyle. Oh, I hope that's what this means.
How did you discover cloth diapers?
A villain origin story. Go on.
Then when I was 4 years of age, I had to go to hospital for a pretty nasty bout of pneumonia.
I was shitting my brains out, yeah.
And I just remember there were these two nurses, and that's what they put me into. So I'm 4, so I know I'm kind of supposed to be out of nappies, diapers, but they put me into these terry nappies, these cloth toweling nappies, and they felt so safe.
See, you never know what's going to stick with children. Here we got this 4-year-old in the hospital. No one wants to deal with him because he's so sick he can't get out of bed, right? So they're like, just put him in diapers. Now, 30 years later, while this high-powered executive is leading in the boardroom, he's also filling his pants with creamy peanut butter-like diarrhea. And I bet you that's one of the other reasons why he chose cloth diapers. It's much more discreet and intimate. They don't crinkle like the plastics, you know?
And then I found a professional facilitator in my early 20s.
When he says professional facilitator, I think he means someone to pretend that, she's his mommy or, someone to take care of him. It's fetish play, right?
Who was an ex-nurse, and that's all she had. She just had the terry toweling cloth nappies of my childhood, and the first time she put me in one, I just melted and thought, I'm home. Yeah. And that was it. That was a love affair. I'd say probably plastic pants is where I really go to, but the softness of the terry toweling around my butt.
Imagine being so consumed with your fetish. It's got to be a part of your morning commute to work. Like, you've got to put on an adult baby diaper lover podcast. Your whole world revolves around shitting yourself. It's a little bizarre, but, I'm not here to ick anyone's yum. Is that the phrase? I really thought Business Baby was going to be the star of this episode. Turns out the second guest was far more interesting. She's just a girl who likes to shit herself. Here is her story.
So, my love of cloth diapers actually came after I was into the ABDL kink and settled into my dynamic a little bit. We had moved in together. We had started breastfeeding or trying to dry lactate at first.
I don't know what the hell dry lactating is, but it sounds painful. Powdered milk coming out of her nips or something? I'm guessing dry lactating means, you weren't pregnant, right? So you're not going to lactate normally. So they're just going to pump the well and hope something comes out?
And while we were doing that, I was realizing it was during the pandemic.
The pandemic has fucked up so many people. Just last week, we were playing audio of that person carrying around a personal air humidifier and gluing a mask to their face. Now we got this bitch over here dry lactating, experimenting with shitting into cloth diapers.
And I just realized how many diapers I was going through a day.
Out of all the reasons to use cloth diapers, this is the one that kind of makes sense to me. From an economics perspective, cloth diapers are just way cheaper. What I really want to know about is the cleaning process. Like, what do you do with the dirty diaper? Do you like dump the solids out into a trash can, like the turdlets or whatever, and then throw the shitty diaper in the water? I don't like that. I don't like that idea of throwing caked on shit into the washing machine. It's gonna mingle around with other clothes, right?
I love being able to be changed when I need it, the way a newborn baby would. You wouldn't leave a baby messy or dirty for too long because they're going to get fussy.
If my mommy leaves me in shitty diapers, I turn into a raging bitch.
We might put only 2 boosters in that diaper.
I have no idea what boosters are. Like extra layers of fabric, maybe? If I feel like I'm going to have a real blowout, we'll double up. Is it like the difference between like 1-ply and 2-ply toilet paper? Sometimes you just know you're going to need more.
And I'm going to get changed right after I mess. And it allows for more changing.
I love the hosts. Yes. Yeah. They're really feeling what she's saying here.
I love getting changed by mommy. I love that care part of our relationship. And the high absorbency disposables were just too much. So I started looking into cloth, and what I found was that they were more comfortable, and I loved the feeling.
So, cloth diapers are less expensive. They feel better. What's not to love?
It still allows you that sensual thickness, feeling your wetness, feeling your mess that I really have come to enjoy versus the disposable, high wicking, high absorbency.
Oh, that's the other problem with disposable diapers. They're too absorbent. Bitch wants to sit in her piss. It's part of the appeal for some of these adult baby diaper. Well, I'm learning so much. Everyone check out Love in Brief. And if you happen to be interested, CapCon, the world's largest age play convention, is right around the corner on March 4th. So just 2 days from now. It's going in, wow, it's a 4-day event, March 4th to March 8th. Tickets are not cheap, like $1,200, $1,500, $2,000, but they do include like a hotel room. That's where all the fun age play goes down, right? Well, that's CapCon. For those wondering, CAP stands for Chicago Age Players. CapCon started over a decade ago with a very small group of age players who shared a hotel with the public. To enter the special controlled convention space, attendees had to enter through a special door, change into their gear, meaning diapers, and enjoy the convention in a small private ballroom setting. As the convention became more popular, Capcom was able to buy out an entire hotel. Now it's a gathering and vendor expo for age players, adult babies, diaper lovers, adult baby diaper lovers, critter players, dungeon players, as well as those just curious about the overall community. Well, that's me. Maybe I can get some sort of press pass. If anyone's involved with the event that can pull some strings, I'll book a flight immediately. As long as I'm able to record the podcast live at the convention. Also, I want it so that no one could run away from me. If I stick a microphone in your face, you have to talk. I think it could be quite fun. All right, let's move on. Couple other clips before we get into the news. We've got someone suffering from main character syndrome here. Imagine going to church. You're there to listen to a sermon, and you've got some banshee screaming like she's possessed by a demon. Then all the focus is on her. I came here in search of the gospel. Now I'm an unwitting participant in an exorcism. Great. Yeah, the preacher's like, enough already. Sit the fuck down. Enough.
I break every last curse off her life. Every last spirit trying to out of the past. For
By the way, this is one of those like huge mega churches. She's the only one screaming and carrying on, though. Demon doesn't want to leave her body.
Thank you, Jesus. No! I detach her from that. I declare the spirit of Jezebel must leave her now. It's done. It's totally
done. We're done now. We're done. You go sit down. The demon has left you, honey. You're laying it on a little thick now.
Complete. It is finished. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
There she goes. She knew it was time to end with the hallelujah. So she stopped the fucking bullshit, got up and walked back to her seat. This video is actually posted by the demon-possessed woman 1 year later. Obviously, she's talking about how great Jesus is, how awesome it is that he continues to deliver such great TikTok content for her.
Demons are getting cast out of people today. I am an example of my life completely changed because of the power of God, the anointing. My life is not the same. And you can literally see, like, when I look at myself in that video from a year ago, I'm like, who is this girl? I don't recognize her because this is not me. I'm a completely different person.
Well, it looks like your forehead has grown a good few inches. I know you guys can't see that. I'm just being a bitchy gay right now. Forehead, more like a 5-head. Moving on, I found an influencer who was just ignoring her child, which is always fun and sometimes criminal. Like if you're filming content outside and you're ignoring your child who's stuck in a hot car in the middle of summer, that type of thing. It's funny. Definitely DV worthy. But yeah, you could go to jail for that, apparently. I don't agree with it, but, I don't make the laws. Anyway, that's not what we're dealing with here. It's just funny because she actually is in a car with her kid, and she decides to film some content. She found some sort of viral cookie or cupcake that she wants to try. Obviously, the kid is like, I want it. It's sweet. Give it to me, Mom. And she will not let her kid have it. She's solely focused on making this stupid TikTok video.
We found it. It's the mango ice cream. Wow. Ooh, ooh, the first bite. Oh, look how cute.
Ice cream! He's a kid. Ah!
Ice cream. Oh, look how cute. You're going to have to do this.
Oh. He had some sort of convoluted ice cream where you got to pop it out of some sort of plastic container. Push it out. Every fucking food has a gimmick. Lord Douche and I just discovered peelers. Have you, those gummy candies? They're they're fruit flavored, but you can peel them. There's 2 layers of gummy candy, right? You've got a banana. I tried the banana, which was delicious, right? And you can actually peel the outer layer of the banana, and then inside there's a banana. It's a banana. It's like a banana, but it's a gummy, and you peel the fucking thing. Anyway, we went to the mall not too long ago, and they had those specialty candy stores, and a bag of peelers was $9. And like a dumbass, I'm like, I don't care. I want to try them. 2 days later, we go to one of those discount overstock places. They have big bags of peelers for $3. Fucking TikTok got me again. All right. Anyway, here is the mom trying this ice cream while her kid screams in the background.
Ooh, ooh, the first bite. Oh, look how cute. You're going to have to do this. Oh, look at this.
No, I want some meat.
No. Look at this. Really. Look at this. Look how delicious it looks. Oh, I bet you it's going to be so sweet and creamy. Mom! Give me the ice cream.
Oh, look at this.
No, I want some meat.
She shoves that whole fucking thing right in her mouth as her kid screams. Oh, it's so great.
No, don't eat it.
Yeah, you're eating it all. All of a sudden, the kid is a big proponent of sharing now. I guarantee you, if that ice cream was in the kid's hands and the mom was like, can I have a bite? No, it's mine. Whole concept of sharing would be out the goddamn window. All right, finally, before we get into the news, I have a bit of a Linda Finkel Hall of Fame nominee. I always point out when an artist has trouble rhyming, which is kind of a big deal when it comes to music. Some words are hard to rhyme. Recently, an artist used the word Copenhagen. That one's a little tricky. The word bar, B-A-R, That one's not so tricky. Scar, star, far. Do I need to go on? This woman rhymes titty bar with titty bar and titty bar. 3 times she says titty bar.
If I'm not throwing singles at a titty bar, I'm working on a single trying to come up with some titty bars. Spend some racks on my rack, that's a titty bar.
I will say this, even though they don't rhyme, she's using titty bar in 3 different ways, which is still pretty fucking creative. That's what she was going for. Fuck rhyming. She's going to use titty bar in every conceivable way.
Racks on my rack, that's a titty bar. I just ball like my cat, that's a kitty bar. Back to back, black trucks, don't do many cars. About to make a movie like I jumped straight out the VCR.
Okay, all right, now we're rhyming here. This song has everything. You know what? This is not a Linda Finkel Hall of Fame nominee. It's too good. Vocally, there's not a lot of talent there, but that's okay. Again, just keep saying titty bar. You've won me over, lady.
Shout out to my ex, always bringing up that old shit. I was probably flicking on my bean when I wrote this. Focused on me, you can't even buy a Focus. Fuck a gold chain, you can't even buy a goldfish. No signal when I move.
Titty bar and flicking her bean.
Had to switch the lane up before I caught.
And the Grammy goes to...
Bust down, I had to switch the chain up. Had my back against the wall and all my...
I will say this. The one thing the world needs less of is white female rappers. Leave it to black people and black people who say they're Hispanic. Even trying to put on that rapping affect, you still come off very Caucasian. You could easily record a country version of titty bars. Believe me, it works. At a titty bar, spitting titty bars, flopping my big old D's on a titty bar. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news right now. If you enjoy Distorted View Daily, I could sure use your help. Become a true and honorable freak by signing up for the Sideshow. It's our member site where every week I do exclusive shows just for paying freaks. Tomorrow's episode of DV is going to be Sideshow exclusive. You know, we've been at this since 2004, so there's thousands of past programs to listen to, all available when you sign up for the Sideshow. Go to distortedview.com right now. We got monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, and even lifetime memberships, something for everyone's budget. All major credit cards and PayPal accepted. Again, go to distortedview.com. There are other ways to support the show. We've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. Pledge $5, get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. Yes, we've got some patrons checking in today. You can also sponsor an episode of DV for only $25. It's a fun thing we're doing for listeners. Just PayPal me, show@distortedview.com. Let me know how you want to sponsor the show. If you want me to relay a message, dedicate the show to someone, talk about something, play an audio clip, let me know. And an upcoming episode of the program will have your name all over it. Again, PayPal $25 to show@distortedview.com. Okay, 2 very quick stories now. First up, we recently talked about Shia LaBeouf, or LaBeouf, or what, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He was recently arrested during Mardi Gras down there in New Orleans. Well, he's speaking out, I guess trying to clear his good name. It's not working out great for him. I don't know if he has a publicist or not. If he does have a publicist, he needs to fire this publicist and get a new one because they're not doing their job very well. Shia LaBeouf was arrested again over an alleged altercation during Mardi Gras celebrations in New Orleans. This is the second time he was arrested for the same crime. Isn't that double jeopardy? I really should be a lawyer. I demand these charges be dismissed. Can't be arresting my client for the same thing multiple times. Come on. I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but sounds like something you shouldn't be able to do. Actually, this is a new misdemeanor battery count to charges he was already facing from the same incident earlier this month. LaBeouf, whatever, 39, turned himself in Saturday after authorities issued an additional warrant tied to a February 17th confrontation outside the Royal Street Inn in R Bar. That's near the French Quarter. He had previously been arrested after police said he struck multiple people during the late-night disturbance. Police reports from the earlier arrest allege that Shia shoved one person to the ground and punched another in the face, possibly dislocating the victim's nose. Witnesses told officers the actor had been behaving aggressively and attempting to start fights before the physical confrontation escalated. In documents related to the incident, officers also reported that Shia used homophobic slurs during the encounter. That makes sense because recently Shia sat down with Channel 5 News. You know that guy, Andrew Callahan? Well, he interviewed Shia about the incident. Shia didn't do himself any favors.
I think a lot of people probably saw some of the Mardi Gras media coverage.
I understand.
Heard about the arrest and stuff.
God bless him.
Likely want to know how you're doing.
Bro, I've been having the time of my life.
No regrets on his end. Shia don't give a fuck. Actually, he does. He wants to be very clear here. He fucked up.
It's not nice to hurt people, ever. It's fucking lame. People got hurt. I got to deal with that. I'm going to deal with that. I'm going to deal with that in full. I'll eat it all. It's on me. It's not on them. It's on me. I fucked up. It's on me. I fucked up. It's on me.
Shia is stuck in a bit of a loop there. Even though it's on him, it's not all his fault.
So you take responsibility for
1,000%. We're not going to play games.
Yeah.
But I had a great time.
Mardi Gras really is a great place for alcoholics. Of course he had a great time. All partying and drinking.
Definitely. Just like partying at Mardi Gras in general.
No, more than that. Something further than that. Something like sacred, bro.
Something mystical, maybe religious happened. Shia then catches himself and he's like, you know what, let's start this interview over. I guess maybe he doesn't want to go the mystical, sacred, spiritual route.
Start the whole interview over. Start the interview over, bro.
All right, we're here. Shia LaBeouf live in New Orleans 1 week after Fat Tuesday. How are you doing 1 through 10?
Blessed.
I mean, he might be drunk while recording this interview because that is certainly not a number. The big headline comes from a little bit later on in the interview when Shia talks about his arrest.
I'll be honest with you. Big gay people are scary to me.
Bears. You don't like bears. Oh.
What do you mean?
When I'm like standing by myself and 3 gay dudes are next to me touching my leg, I get scared.
Mm-hmm.
If that's homophobic, then I'm that.
I don't know if that's exactly what happened. Don't get me wrong. When gays are drunk, they get very handsy. They like to push the envelope, especially with gay people. So, yeah, that could have happened. But also, all the reporting about Shia's arrest indicated that he was looking to pick fights. Like, he was in a mood. He's an angry drunk to begin with.
That happened a lot.
No, it just happened one time. I know I'm fucking deep off into the Bible. I know what the Bible says
about
homosexuality.
Oh,
what does it say?
Nah.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Holy shit. This dude is speedrunning the A-list celebrity to right-wing grifter track in record time. Here's my prediction. In less than 2 years, Shia is going to star opposite Dean Cain and Kevin Sorbo in a direct-to-streaming Christian-themed action movie about the end times or Moses or Noah's Ark or something religious-y. Anyway, good luck with your upcoming rehab, Shia. We know it's coming. Second story we have for you. We're always talking about big dicks here on the podcast, partly because I'm a cock-hungry whore. But it also has to do with, that's the type of news stories that are out there. There's always a story about, achieving a bigger penis, injecting stuff to plump up your penis. Which countries have the biggest dicks? The man with the largest penis. That's why this news story is so refreshing. A man who claims to have the world's smallest penis has issued a challenge worldwide. If anyone thinks they've got a smaller dick than this man, you get in contact with him for a good old-fashioned cock-off. A North Carolina man who claims to have the world's smallest penis has publicly challenged others to disprove his assertion, saying he aims to combat body shaming and increase awareness of micropenis, a rare medical condition, something we know all about here on the show. Not because I have it, but because, we talk about it. Michael Phillips, 38, told TMZ in a video interview published Friday that he believes his erect penis, measuring approximately 0.38 inches in length, smaller than his pinky fingernail, and with a diameter about half that of a U.S. penny, interesting thing to compare that to, being roughly about 3.75 inches. He said he was diagnosed with micropenis back in 2025, a congenital condition affecting about 0.6% of men worldwide, where the penis is less than 2.8 inches when stretched in adults. So yeah, a micropenis, to achieve micropenis level, you've got to have a 2.8 inch cock, stretched and erect, I guess. He has that beat by a mile. Or at least 2.5 inches, because he only measures at about 0.3. Oh, I need to see that thing, if at all possible. I don't know. if he's fat, that 0.3 inches might be sucked up in his pubic puff. Here's a little bit from the TMZ interview, and I will try to provide a link on the show notes today so you can watch the whole 10-minute thing.
What made you realize that you were different?
When I was talking to a girl in high school over the phone, and she asked me how big it was, and I gave her a roundabout estimate of what it was.
Yeah, I'm sure he rounded up, right? There's no way, because if you round down, that's nothing. I've got a 0.0 inch dick.
And she pretty much just laughed, and she said, like, that's it.
Ooh, how did that make you feel?
Oh, it made me feel great. Like, what sort of dumbass question is this? Who is this bitch with TMZ?
Probably embarrassed and a little shocked. Like, I wasn't expecting that kind of response.
But you
have seen other penises before, right? I mean, yours is a little on the petite side.
Weren't diagnosed officially until 2025. Why did it take so long to get a diagnosis?
Because I really wasn't going in to get a diagnosis. I went in because I'm getting to an age where, I wanted to see if there was anything I could do to increase the size.
Yeah, he doesn't care what the diagnosis is about the penis. He knows it's small. He just wants to know what can be done about it. Ultimately, nothing, right? I think it's too small to enlarge. Like, there's not enough of anything there.
Concerned about the size, but was there an incident that happened that made you want to officially go and see a doctor?
Several occasions of being in a position where I could have sex and trying and not being successful. And that's what led to me wanting to go see if there was anything I could do to increase the size.
I'd like it if the female could feel something.
And after they did the tests and diagnosed you officially, what was the advice that they gave you?
I can take this one.
Why don't you just
kill yourself? I hope that wasn't the advice. Let's see what they actually said here.
They didn't give any advice on how to increase it. There's minor things that can be done, but it was
even minor things might make a big difference.
More along the lines of
lose weight,
wondering why I didn't come in sooner at a younger age, and me not knowing that I should have.
Why? Well, what is the purpose? So you get diagnosed with micropenis. The doctor basically just said there's nothing you can do about it. I think it was better for his mental well-being to not know. Now you've got a label. Now everyone knows you've got a micropenis. Anyway, he really is trying to turn chicken shit into chicken salad, as the saying goes. He's, making this a bit of a competition. I welcome anybody to go out there and beat me, Phillips said in the interview. He's open to direct comparisons, what he called crossing swords. Dude, you don't even have a dagger. You're not even packing a pocket knife down there. With any challengers who believe they have a smaller penis, he emphasized that his goal is not fame, but to destigmatize the condition and support others facing similar issues. Phillips, a resident of North Carolina, explained that he has conducted his own research. That's always a dangerous statement. And does not believe the Guinness World Records tracks such a category, which is a real shame. Though he expressed interest in potentially becoming the first entry if it were established. He ruled out monetizing his situation through platforms like OnlyFans. See, that's a bad move. This notoriety is only going to get you so far. You can only go on so many TMZs or podcasts or whatever. The real money is in OnlyFans. People are going to be so curious to check out what you're packing, or in this case, not packing, that, they'll throw, you could charge $30 a month. And even if they just sign up to just to see one photo, and then they're like, okay, well, I saw that, I can cancel. It's still a good chunk of money. You're going to get enough people to pay off all your bills, you see. He states that it's there's not a market for a micro penis, and he would not bear it all for pennies. Again, I'm stating on the record here that is a bad call. Phillips has shared glimpses of his life on Instagram under the handle What's His Phase, but it's spelled all crazy. But he has not publicly displayed measurements or sought formal verification beyond his medical diagnosis. No challengers have publicly come forward as of last Saturday. Micropenis can result from hormonal issues during fetal development and may be treated with hormone therapy. Okay, so that's why the doctor's like, oh, you should have come in with this problem before puberty, so we could have actually maybe done something about this. Now you're shit out of luck. Advocacy groups like the American Urological Association stress the importance of addressing psychological impacts alongside the physical ones. So there you go. Again, Take a look at the show notes today, and I will link to this interview. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Monday. Before we do any voicemails, let's check in real quick with the For Harry Cunt line.
For Harry Cunt, start sexting. For Harry Cunt, send those nudes. For Harry Cunt. For Harry Cunt.
Yes, you can always text on our normal voicemail line as well, 206-666-4463. It's just way more fun to text For Harry Cunt, like area code 440. That's like Cleveland, right? I know I speak for all the freaks when I say if you put out a Tainted Broth album, we definitely buy it. You rock. Well, I am going to be posting a bunch of Tainted Broth tracks on our Patreon as a little bonus for people pledging a few bucks that way. Maybe eventually I will also get all the songs up on streaming services. But for now, if you'd like to download some of the Tainted Broth tracks, make sure you are a patron. Area code 914 also said, OMG, Tainted Broth is so good. 3-second rule was amazing. And then they followed up with another text. Does Lord Douche gwaggle for you? Lord Douche doesn't gwaggle, let alone gwaggle. I'm not even getting a gwa from him. But that might have more to do with the size of my cock than anything else. I suffer from a micro penis. No one's gwagging or gagging on this. Area code 405 writes in, Chester Cheeseburgers needs an AI commercial. You should also make a shirt for Cankle's Trough Style Eatery. I was considering that. I almost did sell a Cankle's t-shirt this past year in the DV store. As for Chester Cheeseburgers, that was literally one of the first AI videos I made using that stupid Sora. I don't know if I ever officially posted them or not, but I'll try to track one down. I think they came out pretty good, for AI slop. Area code 701 says, drunk lady calls police with false reports and gets arrested. She sucks and her dog sucks. And then doesn't provide a link. So I don't know, maybe he's just venting about a neighbor. I can't tell you how often that happens, where a listener will email me and say, here's an amazing video, and then they forget to paste the video or the link to the video in. Double check your work, freaks. All right, just a few texts coming in. Let's do a couple voicemails now. Yeah, let's begin with patrons here. They pledge at least $5 over there at patreon.com/distortedview.
Hey, heard because you said that you get to do a colonoscopy this year.
Yeah.
Great news. There are options that aren't just the humongous ass jug of basically Miralax, but it's 4 fucking liters.
Yeah, Lord Douche has already gone through this. He was the guinea pig, right? He did his colonoscopy. I don't know if you should do it by the time you're 45, but I'm doing it before I turn 46. So sometime when I'm 45, I will be getting this colonoscopy.
They now have something called Sutab, which is you take a capsule, swallow it, wait like 15 minutes. You still got to drink water, because normal water also doesn't taste like ass. And there's a different one, and I cannot recall the name. That's my bad.
Well, how come all doctors aren't prescribing this? Because they made Lord Douche drink the nasty stuff.
Weird, obnoxious sodium biphosphate. Doesn't fucking matter.
Why can't they just tell you to go to Taco Bell, right? Get a few fucking chalupas. You'll shit your brains out. It cleans you out real good.
It's also liquid form, but it's only about 16 or 32 ounces total. Can't recall.
Man,
the point is,
how many fucking colonoscopies have you received? I mean, you sound like an expert here.
Lucky you don't have to get a whole 4 liter.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's like, I don't get to choose how what I have to take, right? The doctor prescribes something for you. It tells you, here's what you need to do, right?
Gallon and a half or whatever of just the most disgusting shit in the world that has the worst possible flavor additive that says it's lemon, but I don't think it is. It's bad. I hope you get the good stuff.
I'll try to nudge my doctor or bribe him into prescribing me the good stuff. That reminds me, like when I was growing up, a lot of medicine tasted awful, except my allergy medicine, which I took Dimetap, which I don't even think they sell anymore because it's completely useless. It doesn't work, I don't think. but it tasted really good. It had a delicious grape flavor. I was hooked on this stuff. Allergies were like the best thing to happen to me, because I could get out of schoolwork, right? I told you, like, during recess, sometimes I'd have my friends stick flowers up my nose, so I'd have, like, an attack, and it would look real bad. Like, my eyes would be bloodshot, watery, itchy. The teacher would be like, what the fuck happened to you out there? I was like, I don't know. It's an allergy attack. I gotta go home. That worked a few times. And then, I got the good stuff, the Dimetap to drink.
Hey, Timothy, it's Meowness. Listening to today's show, there's some times that I consider, kind of putting myself out there a little bit, around coworkers and say, hey, you should check out this podcast. It's kind of crazy, but, you might be into it. And I imagine that maybe they'll listen to one section that's like, that's kind of too much for me. But then today, you play the sniff huffing, the shit huffing audio, bro. Like,
yeah, that'd be perfectly acceptable to share with coworkers. What's wrong with that?
Dude,
what's wrong with a little shit huffing?
Like, this is the kind of stuff that if like yesterday, I said you should go check out TV, and this is the first episode that they listen to, dude, I would be fucked. I would be I would get fired, dude.
I always thought it would be a good idea on our website to have like a list of introductory episodes of the show. Like, it's more of a resource for you guys when you're like telling people about DV. You could tell them, oh, listen to this episode. These, and they'd be safer, like not full of fucking scat and granny porn and, like me screaming the N-word or whatever. Just a nice way to ease people into the world of Distorted View. If anyone would like to tackle that challenge, when if any of you go back and listen, some people are insane and they do like a Distorted View re-listen where they start back from the beginning of 2004 and just listen to every episode. If you find some good episodes that would work well as like an introduction to DV, let me know what they are, and I'll compile a list of everything, and we'll set up that website, I guess. This show is very hard to get new listeners because word of mouth is a real issue. No one wants to share this podcast with friends and family members. It is amazing that I'm able to sustain this show.
Hey, boo, Spiral Ham, fucker. Hey, you ever watch Lex Freeman? They got that. I'm assuming it's...
Yeah, he does, like, interviews with people.
Or Sentinel Island. About the never-before-seen footage of an unconcocted tribal wars.
What?
Say unconcocted. It's funny. It's like, if aliens were watching us, they could totally, like, take us out. But they don't. Because there's, like, rules.
Oh.
And how come we don't just, like, take
like
over...
intergalactic rules that, like, every alien has to follow?
North Sentinel... inundate them with droids or, just go in there. I don't know. It's just...
Is it a case where, like, aliens will only reveal themselves to us when our civilization reaches a certain level? Like, there's no war. Or we all agree that while we will explore space, we're not going to try to conquer it. And like only then will aliens come and share with us their technology and their wisdom, because then we will deserve it, right? And until then, they're just sort of observing us, seeing if we ever get to that point, and they're seeing what a fucking mess humanity is, and so they're taking a real hands-off approach. They don't even want us to know they exist.
Funny how
Makes sense.
It's just a weird thing how we have rules for an unruly place. I guess what I'm trying to ask you, Bruce, what do you think of North Sentinel Island? I always picture, I drew this years ago, a bunch of boats coming in. One's Christian, one's Catholic, Jewish, and they're like, dude, we need more arrows.
Was that the end of the fucking voicemail? I thought he was in the middle of a sentence there. I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about. Aliens? Some sort of island? Wow, this call was just so Spiral Hamfucker. Spiral Hamfucker.
And my origins are unknown.
Spiral Hamfucker.
Fuck, I'm in LA getting stoned.
I'm so glad he's calling in again. Isn't it weird? Like, we haven't heard from Unicorn Hamster very much, and now Spiral Hamfucker has picked up the pace with the phone calls. We've replaced one idiot with another. I wouldn't have it any other way. That is all the time we have on this edition of the program. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, is it oh, God?
It still allows you that sensual thickness, feeling your wetness, feeling your mess.
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. I'll see you back tomorrow if and only if you're Sideshow members. Otherwise, I'll see you back on Wednesday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody. Promotional consideration provided by
Playtex tampons. It's the only tampon that comes with deodorant or without, and it's great protection. Playtex tampons.
I feel it in my fucking cunt.
You'll want to feel it in your cunt, too.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.